A year ago, the way that Americans live their lives completely changed. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, college students were sent home from campuses, students of all ages went virtual, and some adults had to begin working from home. Many people's lives were drastically different. However, people with certain careers, such as essential workers or people who work in seclusion, continued going to work. For my project, I thought it would be interesting to examine how life has stayed the same for some and changed for others. I decided to talk to my parents, who have different perspectives on what COVID-19 has done to their careers. Tell me about your job.
Well, it starts early in the morning most days, and I just take care of an estate. You know, I work the grounds, do the gardens, cut the grass, make sure deliveries are put away, and just keep the general upkeep of the property.
I work in a K through 6 elementary school, and I support kids that fall below their grade levels, kids that are at risk in reading, writing, and math.
What do you like about your job?
I like the satisfaction of seeing things get done and get done the right way. I like working by myself. I like working at my own pace, and I enjoy being my own boss.
My favorite part about my job is seeing the growth in children as they learn to read or they learn how to do different types of math, things that they've struggled with in the past, and getting them to feel good about their learning and making progress, seeing kids make progress. That's the best part of my job.
How is your job different a year ago before COVID-19?
My job hasn't changed. It's basically stayed the same.
A year ago, my job was very different. I was in my classroom with all my materials and everything I needed for each and every group of my kids, and now I'm home at my kitchen table swapping materials out week to week, learning new programs, trying to increase my knowledge of technology at lightning speed.
I work by myself. I work outside. The people aren't here during the week. Weekends I'm not here. I get my instructions by phone, and I really haven't had any bad reaction to COVID at all.
A year ago, did you think people would still be working remotely today?
I cannot believe when we left our building on March 13th and were told to pack stuff for 2 weeks so that we could teach the kids virtually for 2 weeks, that we are still learning remotely a year later. It's hard to believe that it has even happened, and we had no idea what was in store for us in March of 2020.
No, I didn't think it was going to be going on as long as it has, and I joke occasionally with the person that I work for that I wish sometimes I could do my job remotely, but it just isn't going to be. But it's been a surprise.
What about returning to work excites you the most?
The part of returning to work that excites me the most is just the daily interaction with students, colleagues, and administration, and the support and camaraderie that we have in our school. I've missed that over the last 11 months, so I'm looking forward to that.
So were you thankful to have a job that hasn't been affected by COVID-19?
Yes, I'm very thankful. After this past year of seeing people lose their jobs, dependent on the government for relief money, I've been real thankful that I work a job where I can enjoy myself, make a good living, and not be affected by the disease. It's been an eye-opening experience, to say the least.